All right, now the mic should be on also. Just wrote you something small in the chat. Hey Milan, back again. Wish you a good session. Thank you, Milan, so much. You too, if you are already also on the bike. I hope your yesterday's training session went well. We were both in Makuri. We couldn't find each other. I hope you had a good one. Today I am aiming to accumulate 30 minutes around 340 watts. 330 is a good result. 340 is the target. Today I am in my Whoosh, Colombia, coffee trail. I didn't want too much up and downs because it will be 15 minutes of consecutive work 3 times, 5 times 2 minutes, resting for 1 minute, and I want the surface to be pretty even so that I don't have to go up and down with the power. And no, I am not riding with erg. Erg is off. Free ride, free leg. So that what will come will come. Not charged by predictions or target or plans, but what actually is capable of coming today. On, microphone is on. Yeah, I think everything is okay. It was just the battery of my microphone is coming to an end. So I start with intervals, a long warm-up as always. I am old, I am tired from all the training during the last 3 days, and I wanna have a long warm-up to wake me up. I'm pretty tired today. Bad night, not too good sleep, and of course the 3 days. Heavy training and racing on Sunday, so tired. But there isn't anything. A good music and a live stream could help me go through. Yes, this coffee trail course is really great, and it's also pretty long, so it's not coming to an end too soon. I'm not sure if I have already. Am I in the coffee trail route still? I hope I didn't change anything. I don't remember this. Maybe this was part of coffee trail. I have just been here. Yeah, this must be part of it. We are now here in this small pump. Mid-session. Oh yeah, Milan, your workout sounds really great. 6 times 10 minutes at 88. Yeah, sweet spot. Middle intensity or medium intensity training, how you say that? That's good. With your new FTP, that 88% can be pretty difficult. It's on paper, it seems easy, but it might trick you into thinking it's easy, but then it's not. So when you are doing that, I hope you have strength to push it. I know you have. It just might be that easy, but you will do it. I will be doing my heat session after the intervals, but I don't want heat right now. Hey Belgium, my wish Belgium. I was thinking of should I choose Belgium today because there are also flat courses for my today's interval. But the courses are so short, it's like 8 kilometers or something. So, and I have been doing those 8-kilometer circles when I have easier days, for example Fridays. I might be there just circulating in Belgium. Maria Belgium has the race course in Sunday Race Cup, one of my favorites. Punchy course. I like it punchy, I'm good at punchy races. Two minutes over 200. 3 minutes just rolling. And then 3 minutes in zone 3. That is the next 8-minute schedule. Yeah, Swift is good for workouts. I am using also my Whoosh 1 to 2 times a week. Well, maybe let's say 2 to 3 because I do many of my easier rides here. For example, tomorrow, no, actually, our race course is open on Saturday. So I will do my race prep for Sunday in my bush, in Alula, in the race course, to familiarize myself with the course, remind me, as a reminder what's coming, what are the gradients. I'm talking so much that I forgot I had to keep it over 200. Sorry, I'm still sneezing a lot. Yeah, 3 minutes, just enjoying. Nice to have you here all. Thank you already for these comments. Really nice that you're chatting with me. Makes the time go by way faster. Really nice to hear from you all. Enjoying the calm before the storm. Calm before the storm. 45 minutes of work. 15 minutes of that is just really easy recovery. 30 minutes is the main thing. I am accumulating minutes in the zone 330 to 340. Why? That is my, I call it climbing zone. When we have longer climbs, and for us a longer climb, it's anything about 10 minutes, 12 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, sometimes 30, and even 40. But yeah, I ain't climbing 40 minutes with 330. At least not yet. But yeah, these smaller ones, I have been now climbing with 330, 335, 12 minutes, 14 minutes. So I wanna strengthen that area to be able to climb even faster. All right, 3 minutes, zone 3. Up we go. Can you do your training and racing pain-free? When did you got this? Did you get it from training racing? From the shoes, perhaps? Oh, yeah, that is bad if you have some troubles with your foot. I did yesterday really hard intervals. It was from 20 seconds to 40 seconds, and I was trying to get the average for the 20-second, 30-second, and 40-second intervals as high as possible, and for the 20 seconds as near to 600 as possible. And one was above 600, and two were like 590 something, just below 600. And the first one was maybe 570, 580, around that. It was the first one, which was kind of a practice. And also the 30-second intervals, they were around 550. And 40 seconds, I was starting to be pretty tired already. The target was 530 for the 40 seconds, but I think that I got only like 520, 530, something like this. But yeah, just like today, I am accumulating time in my like climbing zone, 330 to 340. Yesterday I was accumulating time in the zone that is good for example, if we go all out 1 kilometer before the finish line, or I am trying to get away from a group so that I can keep high power for long. Over 500 in a shorter times, also like 600, and also of course always when we sprint for the finish, even though if it's a short or long one, the acceleration has to go way over 600 to be able to gather as much speed as possible. But yeah, I had really different kind of training yesterday. It was the second time I did that training session, so I'm gonna be continuing with that for 1 month at least, trying to reach all the time better and better average power for 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and 40 seconds. I am training what is needed in the races. All right. Oh, good that you can train and the pressure doesn't hurt while you are cycling. Let's say you are all good then, kind of. All right, anything that goes over 300 for this 1 minute is great. Let's not start too fast. What a burn! I'm gonna be here 2 hours and 30 minutes, 2 hours 40 minutes. I will also do my heat training. So I need to stay in the specific heat zone for a certain amount of time. So I hope 340 is enough. I think last week I went for 3 hours eventually. But yeah, I have been riding for 37 minutes, around 2 hours left, Milan. Oh yeah, and there the main intervals are already visible. 2 minutes, 3:38. That is what there is written. But yeah, it's still gonna be around 10 minutes until I start. Today, because I'm feeling tired, I am not only taking in candies and energy drink, but I will also take one caffeine gel. Caffeine gel to give me caffeine. It's hopefully cheers me up, makes me less tired. And I took already one caffeine pill, 50 milligrams of caffeine before I jumped on the bike. And of course there is really good and fast energy in the energy gel. I will probably be taking it after those 20-second harder harder sections, so yeah, they are harder, but only 20 seconds. So 30 minutes in 3 different interval sets, blocks, 10 minutes at a time. We go hard. It's not all out. 95% of the capabilities. I am saving my mind and also body for Sunday. Not going all out. I go all out on Sunday. Just trying to accumulate 30 minutes over 3:30. Let's hope it comes so that we don't have to go to 3:20. If we go there, then it's like that. And next week better. Oh, let's tighten the shoes. Two times 20 seconds, 400 plus, whatever comes. I think polar. I think mine is polar, yeah. I have used Garmin for many years, but now we got polar. This is probably the second polar HR meter for me. Never had problems with either. Hello, Browy. Nice to have you here. I don't know where they have issues, or if they are only women and they have issues, probably not in the pool. But if you're trying to use your HR in the pool, if you're a triathlete, for example, then I think it doesn't take the HR correctly. But on the bike, when running, I don't remember having any issues with my HR meter. 5 minutes to go. Then the torture starts. First set is always the hardest. It feels the worst. It also seems the longest one, even though it's exactly the same as for every other. But why is that? Because the mind is not yet ready for the training. When one set is done, the mind knows, okay, it takes this long. You are not constantly checking the clock. Oh my, I'm in the first interval and only 30 seconds is gone. I have 9 minutes, 30 seconds left. But when you are in your second and third interval, you know how long 1 or 2 minutes will take and how long this 15-minute session will take. Also, I haven't gone through that kind of burn fatigue during my warm-up that I will be going through in my first set. Meaning the brain is suddenly like, hey, it's hurting this much, or the mind. And it fights against the burn, the fatigue, the uncomfortable feeling. Oh. Oh, I don't like energy gels. Been eating them too much during my triathlon career. Training and racing, train the gut, race with them. One second, I shout something to my husband. Yes, I am back. It's 1:20 until I start. My husband just came and told me that the subtitles is not on. I don't know when I managed to do that correctly. It would be nicer for you. You don't have to listen. You can just read. Although my English is so not perfect that I guess there are pretty many. It doesn't translate my saying correct way. All right. Ooh. Hey Laura, please tell me how it went. How it went, and were you already in your testing session? I will get back to you about that, and Aaron, you as well. It will take 15 minutes. I hope you can stay here that long. All right, 15 minutes. Give me strength and power. Let's not start too fast. 3 sets. minutes. 240 seconds. 120 per time, per interval. It ain't easy. I could slow down a bit. I don't yet, at least. One. After this, 10 minutes. Rest. 11. My bank is tank 52% full. 52. Come on, change. $35 is enough. Just relax, enjoy, don't force. One minute. 347, the last one. Only the second one was below 340, 339. So close. But as you know, I don't push too hard for a couple of watts. It's not worth it. There can be too much damage done. Damage done if you try to push too hard. All right. Blah, 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 blah. Where am I? Laura, you first. Yes, I did the lactate test today, so it was pretty difficult. Oh yeah, after weightlifting, yep, you can definitely feel it. Even in like, I don't want to say LT1 isn't anyway bad. It can be really bad, especially if you have really high. You keep the power high related to your millimoles, lactate level, for example. If you have just increased your FTP, critical power, and then also LT and long LT with the legs that have just lifted yesterday, and there has been a break. It can be really difficult, and it's not only like hard training sessions that are affected by delayed onset muscle soreness. Hey, Chasing Kate, 2 more to go, yes. I have 2 sets to go. 10 intervals of 2 minutes. Yeah, in paper it seems so, easy. I make it feel so easy, or it seems so easy. 10 times 2 minutes. How much can it hurt? Well, I can tell you that it's not anything like a maximum pain. It's just really uncomfortable. And I feel the burn, and I feel the effort. I have to all the time push. And then I'm watching the clock like, okay, only 30 seconds gone, 90 left. And I still have so and so many intervals to go before this longer break. Yeah. We know, I know you know, and I know that even 30 seconds can be really long time when you go it all out. There, the 1 second feels so bad. Yeah. Athletes understand. Those of you who train, you do intervals, you know. All right, what else? You are back just in time, yes. And it felt hard. Laura, did you get good result from your from the test for LT1 and LT2? And then, Broey, how many carbs today during session? I hear is 150. Probably I'll check it for you. And because this is so, I take this is my like standard set that I don't even remember. I'm so used to, just taking the stuff and wait during training. I think there's like 150 carbs in here. Can it be? Probably not. Because I'm trying to, because it's not, 1 second. Wrong with 100. Here is around 55 grams. Yes, and I took 1 gel. There is 45 grams. Yeah, 50 grams In the gel there was 45 grams, so that is 100 around. And then I will take some candy later on. I typically take around 50 grams or 75. If I take 75 grams of candy, it's 63 grams of carbs. So that is, let's say, 150 grams, so 75 per hour. And when I do this 40 hours, so it will be less. If I feel tired after taking everything, I will take more. Now I seem like I don't have any kind of plan, and actually I'm pretty like strict on what I typically take. Yeah, so for example today I have 2 hours and 40 minutes from in which I do like 30 minutes of hard work. If I include my warm-up intervals, it's something hard, is like 35 minutes. And then there is like this 150, 160, 140, even lower power in between when I just rest. So I'm not actually burning so much. And after this set, I will do one sweet spot to get the core temperature high. And in there I will be doing 13 to 15 minutes at 260, 270, 75, whatever comes from the legs after this kind of set. And then I will just be doing my heat. And I guess the power is for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 180, 190, something like this. So I'm trying to say that even though I train 2 hours and 40 minutes, it's only gonna be, let's say, like 35 minutes pretty hard, this over FTP type of stuff, over critical power. And then one sweet spot, it's there around 90-95% of my FTP. And the other one is really like easy, that I can cover with much also taking energy from fat. And because I am not training for Ironman or half Ironman, I don't need to train my gut. I ate good breakfast, and I took also some carbs in before I jumped on the bike. And I will have a rest day tomorrow. So taking this all into account, it's pretty okay if I do like 150 for this 240 or 180 grams total if I wish to take in more. So I'm pretty much like feeling how the training goes, how much power I have, and since I don't have to secure tomorrow, I don't have to try to keep my reserves as full as possible, or so that they don't go totally empty. If I would have a hard day tomorrow, I would have to make sure that I don't use all my sugars, because filling up the stores, if they go to zero, can take a couple of days. So that is I'm probably taking something like 60 grams per hour. And if it's on average, and if it's easy, I take like 40. If it's a harder one, I take something like 80 grams. Sometimes even 90 if I have a really like long set of hard session also after intervals. More sweet spot training, really like long higher zone 220 watts, for example, for 1 hour after a hard set, then I will be taking in more. I hope that was any kind of helpful. Stephanie, hard days I take something like 7 to 8 grams of carbs per kilogram, and easier days maybe 4 could be my good estimate for that. Ten minutes went by. Thank you. 15 minutes to go. Just a reminder for myself, 3:30 is okay. I am taking away a bit of pressure off myself. 3:30 is enough. 8 minutes to enjoy. I took the workout away, even though free riding, it started to affect my power, how it feels under the pedal. I will shout the averages to you. And when you are having rough time, you don't want any disturbance. $347. I am riding power in a bank, in a vault. 340 is the average for this 30-minute set. That is the target. And I am doing over 340 so I can slow down in the last set. Yeah. 2 to go. And then we break again. Ah. 120 seconds. It shouldn't be so bad, huh? Left. 1 minute. 47. One to go. Forty. Three. 51. Every interval way over 340, the target. The last set, I can do it 335, even 330 to 35, because both, except for one interval, 9 intervals are above the target. So, I am in a good place. 10 minutes, I'll answer your questions, and I try to take 2 minutes for myself. This is getting rough. Oh, candy. Oh. And hey, good morning, Stephanie. Sorry, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, power meters do matter, Laura. For example, if I do a test that is not with my own bike, I take my pedals with me. I have Asioma pedals. So I use all the time Asioma as my secondary in Neobike. And Neobike is the primary power meter. But if I go to And I know they are the same. They also have to be, otherwise I wouldn't be racing Sunday Race Club. So if I go training somewhere else, I do a test somewhere else, I do the pedals, and I know the power number is what it really should be. Also, I don't know if you had a different kind of bike, different setup in the bike, different geometry. That affects also how much power you are able to push, because you tire easier in a position you are not familiar with. What carb mix am I using? I have Hard Sport. Hard Sport is a Finnish brand. Really, I don't remember what actually is the mix for. I think it's pretty like typical, but for the for this, do I have any energy gel here? I'm using cis gels. Well, there. Just a second. In one gel there is 45 grams of carbs. It's 1-0.8 carb mix, and there is some advanced electrolyte mix also. I don't know. Endurance energy gel 1-0.8, and also electrolytes. And if you, Stephanie, mean like during training sessions, easier sessions I take only like 40 grams if it's a longer one. For example, on Friday I will be riding probably even 3 hours, that is really long for me. And that is in that time, well, if it's 3 hours, probably something like 50 per hour. The first hour I might be doing also without carbs to really get the fat burning machine going. Tomorrow I am doing really easy, only like 45 minutes to 1 hour with power like this, 160 around. Then I will be probably taking nothing. No calories in during tomorrow's 1 hour or less easy. In harder sessions, I aim, let's say, when the hard session is on, during that hour, a bit before starting the hour, I am taking around 80 grams. For example, during harder training sessions, when I am only doing easy, zone 2, I take like 60 grams maybe. So a bit polarized there also, or even less. Sorry, sneezing again. Yeah. Just a second. And thank you, hey, Cedric, Jason, Kathleen, Stephanie, thank you. This was really good set. I think I'm gonna be paying the price now in the last set. Let's see if there will be 340 numbers, hopefully. But yeah, as I said, I have some reserve there, numbers in the bank, so I can also do a bit easier if it's just something I can't do. Stephanie, quickly, I have 4 minutes. When there are the first bumps, the first comb, I call it alpha gear, I don't remember what's the correct name for it. Remember to take use the terrain, push when it's uphill, and try to recover as much during the downhill. Don't be the first one to go in the next bump. Be there in the middle of the pack or on the backwards of the back, depending where you want to be, so that you can take speed from the other riders to go up. Start pushing the pace a bit before you are there in the bottom, so your palm slingshot upwards. Then when that section is done, rest. And when you go to the climb part, the first bumps are short and not that steep. They're steep, but not that steep. So do your bare minimum in those to keep it. Sorry, don't be the first lady there. I think it's gonna be crosswind. Stay in the back. And then for the hard part, just close your eyes and all out. If you need to go all out, probably you have to. Every lady goes all out in there, even if she is the strongest or the weakest. And you just try and hang on there. Then you hit the flat part after the main climb. There it is crosswind, wind. Front can keep pushing so that the line of ladies stretches, and there will be holes in the line between riders where the wind does a damage, and you will lose the slipstream. You are not rafting anymore, and people will be left behind, and the front goes. So be really careful in that part. And if you wanna be the one splitting the group, keep the pace high after the climb. Everyone is tired, and only the strongest ones will survive after the climb if you push hard, or if someone pushes hard. Then just try and stay with. After that, if you are a good sprinter, you can leave it until the last sprint, like last 400, 200 meters. If you're not a sprinter, but you have strong 1 minute power compared to others, go early, 1 kilometer before finish line. Leave from the back of the pack, accelerate through the pack and all out. And then you just close your eyes and ride as hard as you can, hoping no one will catch you. "10 minutes for my weekend. Tomorrow easy, Friday easy, Saturday easy-ish." I have candy in my teeth. Doesn't matter. 3:47. And again, just saying for myself, 3:30 is enough. Otherwise, I take pressure. When you're not afraid of anything, not tensed up, you perform the best. Just enjoying 8 minutes of work. $3.44. Three to go. 12 already behind. 49. I am tired. 4 minutes. Shit. Three, 48. This is, without this last 2 minutes, already a massive success. Last one. 120 seconds. I can enjoy this one. No pressure for the numbers. Yeah. 3, 4, 6. Wow. Amazing. The target at its lowest was 330. Upper target 340. Only one interval was below 340 with 1 watt. 339 was maybe the second interval out of this 15. And all the others more or less above 340, even near 350. 350. Was there one also above 350? I don't remember. I live in the moment when I both rain and race. I don't remember too much things from training or racing sessions. Especially racing, I'm just completely focused. Good. Thank you, Stephanie. I'm so happy. Changed for my training, also what I do inside the training, and also this new series of training sessions throughout the week is kind of maybe working. We can't say which is the egg and which is the hen, but anyways, things are moving forward really swiftly. I am glad. Yes. Is there something, hey, on bike? Yeah, maybe even 80 grams, Stephanie, 80 grams during hard days. And if I am doing like, let's say 2.5 hours, where I don't do like 30 minutes of intensity, but I do, for example, 1 hour, let's say at critical power, let's say this kind of like a really hard session where you really burn so much sugar and carbs, I could also take like 100 grams per hour. But if my hard training time is like half an hour or less, then I don't need that much sugar. But after that, of course, because you burn too much of sugar during your hard intervals, for example, now I still have, let's take this away, I'm supposed to do heat. I have 45 minutes left, so I need energy. And now I am taking like, for example, 60 grams now during this last set of 45 minutes. Because I just burned too much of my sugar. Oh, this is the wrong way around. Ah. Yeah, the tolerance for pain. Yeah, it's so difficult to compare to others. Like, is it good or bad? But yeah, I can tolerate much pain, but how much it is relative to others. Last question. Do you get number paralysis with all the stuff you need to eat? Protein, carbs, fat? Yeah, I have been During my years in endurance training, 13 years, I have read a lot about food. I have read books. I am still having this new book of recent search on all the food, carbs, fat, protein, micronutrients, supplements, how to take away some excess kilos if you have. All these studies that have been published during the last some years, maybe a couple of years. There is a Finnish book by a professor in sports nutrition with his colleagues written about it. That is still, I am currently reading that. But so I have been, and also I have had like maybe 4 sports nutrition coaches during my triathlon career and 1 during esports cycling. So I know a lot how much and what to take and when. So that means that I can use this kind of calorie calculators. I mean, calorie, it tracks all the macros, which is as important as the caloric intake. And I have been calculating every day everything I eat for months during the past years. The last time I did this was last November, December, January, and a bit in February, 3.5 months. I calculated almost every day, not every day, maybe 90% of the days I calculated what I ate. Proteins, fats, carbs, how much in the morning, how much during training, after training, dinner, and evening snack. So yeah, that's why when someone asks what am I taking, it's so like, I don't even remember the numbers anymore because it is so like typical what I take, so I don't even know the carb numbers anymore. I just kind of know the portions that I need to take. It is both. It's both women and men. But yes, many are done only for men. Some are done only for women. Some is for like all cyclists or all endurance athletes. It's called liikuntaravitsemus. It's in Finnish, unfortunately. But there are many cute English books also, I'm sure. And also research. Oh. Yeah, going by feel, eating pretty much the same. No scales now. I will take my scale when I start. I'm now 60 kilos is my racing weight. When I stop feeding the kid, our baby, after maybe 2 weeks, I give my body a couple of weeks time to adjust to not feeding anymore. And then I will take 1 kilo away, only 1 kilo, 59 is my target resting weight. And it seems it can be easy, or it's like, yeah, 1K, it's easy. Let's see if it's easy when I don't have to deal with the kid baby anymore, if the body lets it go away. But when there isn't too much to lose anymore, so it's also really difficult to lose 1 kilo. And also, Stephanie, about this no scale no more, or currently, when you weigh your food for 3 months, you kind of learn how much you need. So you know the portion sizes and what you eat day in, day out. Yes, I have Cora here joining up. No worries, Stephanie. This is really good that you're asking. Time goes faster for me, and I can probably, hopefully, give something of my knowledge back to all of you. Mm. 1 kilogram, Stephanie, was around 7 or 8 seconds in the, let's say 7 seconds in the climb last week. That is rough estimate. And in longer climbs, it's like 20 seconds. Go to Chapel Chives, for example, Aussi Outer Loop Alula Heritage Climb, closer to 20 seconds. So it is much, but if you are weak, and for example me, if I'm 59 and I can only pedal like 300 watts, it doesn't matter. I could be 60 doing a 330, 335, and I would be faster. So it's always a relationship between power and kilos. There might be a couple of weeks I will perform worse because we are probably taking the kilo away really fast. Not like 2 months, but a couple of weeks, 1 month max. And if it doesn't go away, it doesn't. And I just concentrate on being strong, getting higher power, and maybe with time, the 1K will go away. Yeah, Chapel Hafid. Gotta love that. Hey Milan, how is your training going? Yeah, I know, Stephanie. I know. I'm pretty okay with my 60 kilogram weight. I'm in a good place. 61 is a bit too much. 60 is really good. 59 would be perfect. It would help me a bit. But yeah, let's see. All right, guys. I need to start doing my sweet spot to get the heat training going. where are you? All right. Yes. Are you Milan in Colombia? Oh, the legs are tired. Ah. Ah. Oh yeah, sure, Milan. You said that You wanna take intervals in Swift. Oh no, Stefania, that is so much. Milan, your training session seems pretty tough. Pretty tough. 2 times 30 with 80 in between. We have only candy that is so hard to chew. I can't chew it. I need to go to grocery store. Heat strain 3.0, 3.1, core temperature 38.5. I have 25 minutes to go. Eating. Soon I will jump on the pedals again for 5 minutes. Oh yeah. After my interval session, I said, yeah, it's weekend. Done. This doesn't feel like weekend. This feels like work. Let's see if I have some spare gels here. There. Yes. Waiting for the lights to go brighter because of the sugar. It affects so much the mind also. Spider gummies. Oh, nummy. Is it those really slimy ones? I think my 6-year-old has those. Yeah, totally. Yeah. Yeah, heat and tired legs after a interval session. It's really hard. I was hoping I could stay in zone 3 for 10 to 15 minutes without a break. But clearly the body thinks differently. Let's listen to it. And yeah, after when I am in the right zone, in the core meter, even easy training goes. You just keep monitoring the heat strain and core temperature so that they don't start going down, so that you produce enough power to heat yourself, or you put more clothes on. I am nearly at 4 already, so no need to stand up for long to do intensity. Then I can just ease up, zone 2, and the heat keeps coming. Tomorrow and on Friday I will go to sauna for passive heat training. Oh, my legs. I am over 4 in heat strain and my legs are dead. So no more sweet spot for today or zone 3. I take 20 to 30 grams of protein from casein, milk protein, sometimes from a really good quality protein powder, how do you say that? And also like cottage cheese, plain yogurt. I avoid fats. And then just coffee, lots of coffee, lots of water, electrolytes also. And then I take carbs. It's typically mixed also in together with the protein, honey, jam, banana, figs, like full corn. How do you say full corn rye bread? No, not like rye bread. Not wheat bread, not really white bread, but you know, so that it's a bit brown, so that there's also some good fibers in there. My easiest go-to is overnight oats. Overnight oats with a bread, egg, added cottage cheese, stuff like this. Yeah, whole grain indeed. Yes, thanks, Milan. That was the word. Whole grain bread. Oh yeah. Should treatments 88 times 2 be hard? Yeah. Milan, that is a really good question. It depends. If you are fresh, if you are used to doing that, if I would be doing, well, yeah, let's say this way. For some endurance athletes that are not that used to intensity, they are not used to riding long intervals or racing like we do, so that we are in the hard zone, like above our critical power, like 15, 20 minutes, even more. That is difficult. If I prescribe 1 hour of sweet spot with new FTP to any of my athletes, it will be hard at first. Typical for those who are a bit like beginners or beginning of their training block, I would prescribe only 3 times 10, then maybe 3 times 15, and maybe even 3 times 20 when the progression goes. This that you have like 80 minutes of endurance in between, it tires you. It can seem like, yeah, this is nothing, I just roll for 80 minutes, but it really tires you. So remember to keep eating and drinking so that you can do that 3 times 10 also after the 80. If I speak for myself, 3 times 10, 88, yes, I could do. It would be a bit painful, nasty, but yeah, I have done that, but what I haven't done is ride 80 minutes in between. But I have been doing hard interval sessions, and then once 3 times 10, 3 times 13, around 90%. But that is that kind of a workout where I should also take energy more than what I have now described during this training session. Otherwise, 3 times 10 wouldn't come. Then it's safe to say it's like 80 per hour from the start, with a good bank of carbs in the body to start with. Yeah, Milan, you are correct, yeah. I really want to know how your second set goes. I hope you can come and tell me that after the set, probably on Monday. I really want to hear how it goes. Heat strain 5. Core temperature 38.9. Just roll. 13 minutes. Then 240 is done. Yeah. That is pretty decent number, 275 for 3.5 hours. nearly like 80 grams per hour. What I knew back in the past, Stephanie. I have had so many overuse injuries because of not eating enough, training hard day in, day out when I was still a triathlete, many hours a day, many sessions a day, all the time under fueling. Also training through pain. I was so hungry for success that I didn't listen to the nagging pain until it was so severe that I had to take a break from training. I had those a couple of times during 1 year for many years. So slowing down a bit would have brought me further. Eating more would have brought me much further. Overtraining, underfueling. Sticking to the plan, training plan, and not changing it if something didn't feel right. That is something like take a bit easier. Because one training session that puts you over the edge and you have a long way to crawl back. But if you don't do that one session and you stay away from the cliff, you are here all the time, you have some space there, you don't try to be in the peak all the time, doing as much as you can and then falling down, but taking a bit easier, you stay all the time there near the top, sometimes on top, and not fall down and do months of work after you have been away for weeks because of overuse injury. There is a fine line pushing just enough and too much. And I typically took it too much. Yes, Stephanie, it will come. Yeah, Milan. That might give you more comfortable 88% after the 80 minutes if you took a bit more energy. I did understand nutrition more, or as much as I do now, and I did have like 3 nutrition coaches during that time. I was just so afraid of getting bigger that I didn't eat enough. And yeah, rest days are maybe like if I have really hard interval session today and my hamstring is really painful. And I know that it's like, for example, a running interval where I use my hamstrings a lot. So don't do the running intervals. Do an easy run or take a rest day or do cycling. Like I am not the biggest advocate of total off days because typically the more trained you are, you also tolerate and benefit from 30 minutes, 1 hour, for example, easy riding. the muscles get warm. There is more nutritious blood circulating with oxygen and nutrition to help speed up the recovery. And if you're really like a seasoned athlete, you can already also have like a 2 hours in the streets, really easy. In the pool, 1 hour, just easy. With fins, for example. It doesn't need to be completely off day. Yes, they are. Yeah, the nutrition coach basically came in when I needed them and was like, something was wrong, and then they wanted me to calculate my calories per day. And then when they were like, hey, you are so much under fueling, you'd be eating 1,000 calories more per day. Now start eating. And I was like, yeah, sure. Do you want to make me a balloon? I didn't believe them. Or maybe I did, but yeah, as I said, eating problems, fearing of getting fat or bigger. Yeah, like taking off days or like easy days easy. That is really a big thing. It's really hard. For example, tomorrow when I go easy, it would be really good if I stayed at 160. 150 is also really good. I just roll. But then you are like, hey, this little watch, this is not getting me anywhere. And that is the wrong thought. That is exactly the thing that takes you forward, recovery, not the work. If I would race tomorrow, I wouldn't do good. I rest 3 days and I hope I fly on Sunday. Female cycle. I'm thinking if I have anything to say about that, because I haven't had my cycle for so long. First pregnancy, then breastfeeding. It's nearly 2 years. Back then it didn't affect too much. I did take painkillers for the pain during racing, the bloating, yeah, maybe some mood issues. I have to say that we will come back to this subject, Stephanie, when I have the cycle back. Yeah, when I stop feeding the baby, the cycle should come back. I had one small cycle week ago. Let's see if that is, and that was the first one. It wasn't any marks in the weight, mental, bloating. It didn't hurt. It was just a couple of days, some. So I think that because I am all the time feeding less and less, maybe during the summertime, yeah, feeding the baby keeps the cycle away. But it should come back, yeah. Otherwise, I'm under fueling if it doesn't come back. All right, it's 30 seconds. And then the session is over. Oh, Milan, you can decide for me. Do they have standing or seated? Standing, do them standing. If you did them seated before, like the first ones, compare the numbers. Which one is better? Easier to hold. Of course, you have now this 80-minute endurance there. Next time, swap it. First one standing and then seated if you have the same session, for example, next week. Because now it's difficult to compare because you have tired yourself for 80 minutes. If I am right, your coach, Jason, he stands also a lot, just as pretty much every inside e-sport cyclist racing inside. Or at least those who has found how much more power they can produce when standing. And then Milan, if it's really hard, if you're not used to standing so much, take half. 5 minutes up, 5 down. Or 3, 2, 3, 2. Or some kind of, intervals. Just to get yourself used to the standing position. All right, Milan. So next week it's full gas. Yeah, Stephanie, it affects a lot. The body reserves energy. It also doesn't want to get off any kilos or fat or anything, just sheltering the milk production for the baby. All right, this was it. 30 minutes, 345. Let's say that is the average. I'll calculate it afterwards, analyze it. After that, heating target. Legs really tired for sweet spot. Next week better. The main session was this heat plus the 30 minutes in the climbing zone, as I call it. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for your comments. Let's see, One more Milanes. Yeah, no way. Yeah, climb standing. Yeah, that is good. That is good. Hey, thank you all for watching. I'll see you. If you want to see me in action, I'll see you on Sunday for Sunday Race Club. I'm gonna be live streaming it. Welcome to my pain cave to see how I do. If you think this was painful for me, come and watch the real stuff and you can really see me suffering. All right, have a great rest of the week and we'll see you on Sunday. Thank you.